Hey everybody, it's Terry Talks. Just wanted to come on this evening. Let me fix my shirt. Okay, I was trying to look presentable for my video. Anyway, just kind of wanted to come on and talk about just some things I was thinking about, things that I think about, weird stuff. No, it's not really weird. It's just things inside your mind that you kind of want to, have self-dialogue about in your head. For instance, one of the topics I was thinking about is, have I ever been impactful in anybody's life, ever? Like, are there people in my past who I've positively influenced? You know how we all do it. We think about, well, what happened to Jason? What happened to Patty? What happened to these people? That can be expected of, like, the star football player, the star basketball player, the cheerleader, the prettiest girl, the most attractive boy. People are out there like, what happened to them? Whatever happened to, I loved him. And we look up not lost boyfriends or girlfriends, or, you wonder about those things. But, like, just the little things, like, you ever wonder, like, I don't think, like, I'm that type of person that people would, like, think about. Like, people would say, yeah, because I remember. I just don't think I'm that type of person. I think I'm a nice person, but I don't think I'm that type of person who would, like, probably more than maybe 5 people would be, not even 5 people, maybe 1 or 2 people would think about in that way, like, oh, what happened to her? You just wonder about it, because I think I am the type of person, I'm a naturally curious person. I love unsolved mysteries. I love digging into stuff. I love research. I love it. I absolutely love it. I should have been a detective or opened my own detective agency, because I love solving a good mystery or digging into the meat of it to get to the bottom of it. So when I think about a person, I really want to know. Like, I think I might be extra as far as that's concerned. I think I really might be extra, like, when I'm thinking about people. I don't know if that's my personality, or I'm just intuitive like that, or I feel like I feel, not the word harder, that's not what I want to use. I'm more invested, like, in people. Like, I'll remember obscure people and then just look them up. By the way, I have been verified, so I can find people. So I'll go out of my way to, like, just think of random people in high school. And it doesn't have to be a popular kid. It could just be a random person I might have had a class with. And I know everybody is not built like that. Everybody's not like that, but I am. I like to just dig and, where did they live? Where did they move? Are they married? I troll Facebook pages. Man, I tell you, if I get a name or something, I'll just be looking through Facebook page. That's why, I think that's why Facebook is probably took off more than MySpace. Because if you remember MySpace, they would tell somebody that you looked at their page. So, so I do that. And I just think that's just me being special. I like to do that. You tell me a name, if you're looking for somebody, I probably can find them. Yes, I probably can find them. Like I said, I should have went into police work or detective work. And I think that was sort of my intention, because I have a bachelor's in criminal justice. I have never used it a day in my life. Circumstances happened. And I can tell you that story. I'll tell you that story too in a few minutes, but let me just finish this off. But just Yeah, I wonder if people do think like that. But I want to tell you a story. I want to tell you how sometimes I believe how God works, or how, well, I don't even really know what it means, but I'll tell you what I think it means. Have you ever had a person come up in your head? And I'm not talking like somebody you may have hung out extensively, that you even were great friends with. It could have just been an associate. You knew them well enough, but it wouldn't be anybody who you would, would be a major player in people you have interacted with. I'll say it like that. But just randomly, and I think this has happened to me, I want to say twice in my life. One time, this had to be in, I want to say 2004 or 2005. I had this thought of this guy that I went to grammar school with. I actually went to high school with him too, but he was like a year ahead of me. Now, mind you, the last time I would have seen this guy probably would have been in 1989. And this is 2004, 2005 that this guy pops into my head. And like I said before, it wasn't anybody I was particularly close with. It wasn't anybody that I had any like strong memories with for them even to come to my mind. It was just so random. I think even when they came to my mind, it kind of took me aback, like, what? Like, oh yeah, I remember him. And I just kind of sat on it, and I don't know the time between him coming to my thoughts, and get this. So let's just say it was a month. I don't know if it was or not, but let's say it was a month. I thought of this guy, just like I just gave you guys the layout of it, randomly. This guy grew up in the same neighborhood I did, and he would, like I said, same grammar school, same high school. So where I was living at the time was nowhere near where I grew up. So you may say, well, if you live around the area you grew up and that person grew up there, you might have seen them. That's perfectly logical. But I was living still on the same side of town, but nowhere near where I grew up, nowhere near it. So it wouldn't be possible that the neighborhoods interlap or anything. So one day, I think I was walking with one of my kids, both of them, I do not know, coming out of my building. I lived in a courtyard building, headed towards 81st and Cottage, because at the time I lived on 81st and Ellis. For all my Chicago people, you'll know where that's at. So I lived on 81st and Ellis in the courtyard building. Come out the courtyard, walked, it would have been a left. Turn to go down the street towards 81st and Cottage. I don't know anybody in this neighborhood. You keep yourself, you may say hi, whatever. Get this, I'm walking past a random building. I don't know anybody in this building or have any reason. I just walk past it. Who do I see helping somebody move furniture but that random guy I thought of months ago or however long it was? What are the odds that I will see this person again? Let me remind you of the time passage. The last time I would have seen this guy would have been 1989. He was a year ahead of me in high school. I graduated in 1990. He graduated 1989. So let's put that together right there. How many years is that? Is that 16 years? Is it? It's somewhere around there. It's not 20. Okay, yeah. That's about right. It's about 16 years. Hadn't seen this guy in 16 years. And there he is. I mean, my mind is blown. My mind is blown. I could not believe that I had actually seen this guy. And he was helping some guy he must have known, whatever, lived in that building, move some furniture in and out. I can't remember. And I'm like, what in the... I don't know what in the randomness is this. So I believe, coming from a Christian worldview, that sometimes God lays people on your heart to pray for. And you may get the bonus of seeing them. I don't know if you want to say it's a... I don't want to use the word premonition. The scenario was not, I didn't think of the scenario that I would see this person. I didn't even think I would see this person. I just thought it was so weird that I thought of this person. But I think that's God's way of telling us to pray for somebody. That's just my opinion. I have no scripture to give you to hang your hat on about it. If it is a scripture, this is my opinion that I believe that, because I don't know if I prayed for him even when that thought came to me, but just it just blew my mind when that happened. And I want to say that's happened to me at least twice after that. I can't remember the circumstances. I'm getting old. So I cannot remember the circumstances of the other two incidents. But I know it happened. And I was talking to somebody else about it when it did. Some street dude I knew on Ellis. Don't ask no question. It wasn't nothing like that. I just seemed silly. And he said sometimes he get something like that happening to him. This was just and I think I asked other people about this too. Yeah, even thinking about it now, and I think that's happened to me since. Or I'll say something. Now we all know, we all have our suspicions that our smartphones and our smart TVs and Alexa are all listening to our conversations. Because something happened to me the other day. Oh my gosh, I should have remembered it for you guys. What happened to me the other day? I had thought of something. Oh gosh, I sang a song. I wish I could think of the name of the song. Now this might be more explainable because I do have Alexa and I do have a smartphone and smart TV. But I literally was in the kitchen singing a particular song. The radio wasn't playing, nothing was playing. And I kid you not, I saw the video in my YouTube lineup. I don't know. Now I think that is technology. I think that is Alexa and smartphones and smart TVs. That's my thought. Because I don't understand, I wouldn't know why that would be. I don't even know why that would be anything. I think it was it Saturday Love by Alexander O'Neal Sherrill? it was something. But anyway, that was my point, was that that was kind of spooky. But anyway, so yeah, I was just wondering if people, you know, think of you like that. And some of you people who have a lot of friends, probably so, or the impact we have on people's lives, we don't realize that we do. And I think I got inspiration from this from a Reddit thread. Oh, you guys like my calendar? My manager, who knows that myself and the rest of our small team loves true crime, so I have this like true crime calendar. I'll show you the top of it. I love true crime. I should have actually been a some type of, not a detective, something else. The box is over there, so I can't show you. Wait a minute. I should go grab the box real quick so you guys can see, because it's pretty cool. Hold on. So okay, here it is. A year of true crime. So it has like just different, each day of the week is telling you like the different stories, the different true crime stuff, just facts. Like this today was about the Miranda rights and how it came about that police read people their Miranda rights. So I haven't really read it. I know it from my studies in criminal justice, but I just offhand I don't remember it. But yeah, what else is usually on my mind and I'm thinking about? I always think that's an interesting topic to kind of talk about. Self-awareness. This is weird. Do you guys ever, this may be going back to late bloomer, maybe not. Have you guys ever discovered things about yourself late in life that you didn't realize? Like, I'll go first. I didn't realize that I blinked a lot, that I do blink a lot, and I didn't realize that I walk funny. I should have known the second one, because when I was in grammar school, they used to call me Duck Booty or something. But I didn't know why. I didn't really know the extent that I walk funny. I walk kind of pushed up and not waddled, but I just walk like forward, and it's not a model walk. But I didn't realize that until I got like a camera with my smartphone or whatever, and just was taping myself doing something. Don't ask. I was just walking or something. I do stuff like that. And I was like, dang, I walk funny. I really was. I was like, I walk funny. And I was like, I never even knew that. I didn't know I walked funny like that. And then I blink a lot. And just the last year, I realized how much I blink. I'm like, people probably think I'm nervous or shady when I'm talking. I'm like, yeah, I didn't know. I even watch myself on some of these videos. I'm blinking like crazy, and I'm thinking people must think I'm nervous or lying or something. So I'm like consciously trying not to blink a lot, because I didn't know that. But like, that's what I mean, like self-aware. I don't mean to be self-depreciating, but just self-aware. Like some things I'm like, oh, I did not know that. Like, ain't nobody tell me? People been looking at me funny all these years. Like, yeah, that's Terry. That's when I walk funny. She walk like this. She blink like this. I don't know. Maybe that's how people describe me, but I don't know. What else? Well, really nothing else. I just wanted to get on here and share some randomness with you all and see if you were coming back about maybe some of your randomness or anything I talked about in this video. If you found interesting, just leave a comment below and please subscribe. Thank you.